Theo and Isabel like to ride their bikes year-round. Their bikes are identical. Theo keeps his in the garage while he is not riding. Isabel has to store her bike in the backyard. At the end of the summer, they notice that Isabel's bike is starting to rust in spots. In fact, in places, the rusting has caused holes to form in the frame. What is the cause of the rusting? Is Theo's bike made of a different material? Is something in the environment making Isabel's bike rust? How can they prevent further rusting? Rusting is a common problem with iron. In fact, it is the only metal that can rust. However, it is not the only metal that corrodes. Other metals that corrode quickly are aluminum and copper. Therefore, we can deduce that Theo and Isabel's bikes are made of iron. Rusting is caused by water and oxygen reacting with the metal iron. This causes the metal to corrode and discolor. You may have encountered rusting iron products around your home. Items such as these gardening tools, this shovel, and this saw are good examples. Here is how it happens. When water comes in contact with iron, the water combines with carbon dioxide in the air, which causes a weak acid to form. This acid dissolves the iron, and when this dissolved iron comes in contact with oxygen, they create iron oxide. Acid rain, seawater, and salty spray from winter roads are better electrolytes than pure water, and will cause rust to form faster. I get it now. My bike was rusting because I left it outside. No, your bike was rusting because the water in the acid rain reacted with the iron and oxygen to form iron oxide. Then why was my bike not rusting? Your bike, Theo, was not rusting because it was sheltered within your garage. The liquid was not able to penetrate the garage. But I wasn't wrong then. My bike was rusting because outside it had plenty of contact with water from acid rain and salty spray from winter roads. You are right, Isabel. The salty spray from winter roads while you are biking, as well as the acid rain, will cause the iron in your bike to corrode and rust very quickly. Theo, your bike did not rust. But our bikes are identical. That means they are made of the same material. Why did my bike not rust from the salty spray? Perhaps you took care of your bike and cleaned it after you biked on the road in the winter. No, I am pretty sure I did not. Shut up. In the environment, there are many factors that can cause iron to rust, such as acid rain, seawater, and salty spray from winter roads. Any of these factors can cause fast corrosion of the metal iron. There is also plenty of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the air. How do I stop my bike from rusting more then? Well, you could buy a bike made from a metal that does not rust. Metals such as aluminum and copper will corrode quickly when exposed to acid rain, seawater, and salty spray from winter roads. Metals that corrode very slowly would be better choices. You could buy a bike made of nickel, zinc, magnesium, chromium, gold, cadmium, or platinum. If you want a bike that will never corrode, you should buy a titanium bike. If you cannot afford a new bike, you should clean and wax your bike regularly. You can also buy a bike coated in zinc, or you can buy rust-preventing sprays, sold at your local Home Depot, Canadian Tire, Home Hardware, the Rust Preventing Spray Store, Loblaws, the Richmond Bakery, McDonald's, and in large quantities at Costco on sale next week. If your bike is made of blued steel, you can coat it in water-displacing oil. You could coat your bike in slushing oil, which is a wax-based product that can be injected into parts of your bike. You could also keep your bike in a specially made cabinet, or the latest in rust-preventing technology, the vapor corrosion inhibitor. Small spots of rust can be removed with sandpaper and painted over. Conclusion. Here is a review. Iron is the only metal that can rust. Other metals corrode, but they do not rust. This tractor, these gardening tools, this pole, this shovel, and this saw are all rusting. Water and oxygen react with iron to create iron oxide. Acid rain, seawater, and salty spray from winter roads are more corrosive than pure water. Theo and Isabel's bikes are identical, but one was exposed to the elements while the other was not. The most likely cause of rusting on Isabel's bike is acid rain and salty spray from winter roads. There are many ways of preventing rusting. Most use a coating applied to the outside of the iron.